Jess and welcome back to Little Miss Lorraine. I can't believe we're in 2017 already. This is my first video for the year, which I'm really excited about. We have been away over Christmas and New Year over on the west coast of South Australia visiting Kenneth's family, which has been so nice. It's one of our favourite places to go just to get away and relax. If you follow me over on Instagram, you will have seen some photos. The scenery is just absolutely stunning. It's a beachy country town and it's just absolutely beautiful. So that's where we've been for the last couple of weeks. So I'm a little bit behind with my sewing for January already. And I've been so jealous watching people starting to sew their goodies. So I thought I would film my January sewing plans. I actually still have 2 weeks off of work, which is awesome, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get all of these done before the end of January. And I have got 5 things to show you today. So a couple of them are for Sew My Style, which has already started. I've loved seeing everyone's toaster sweaters. They look so good. I bought fabric for mine this morning, so I'm going to show you that today. I also have a couple of my Make 9 patterns, so you will have seen over the Christmas New Year break, I think her name is, I think it's @RochelleNew or _new, I'll link it down below, but she initiated a Make 9 sewing pattern project for 2017. I think she'd done one for 2016 as well, so essentially it's choosing 9 things that you want to sew this year. So all up with that and Sew My Style, that's already 21 new things for my wardrobe, so I'm really excited to get stuck into them. So I've also got a couple of the things that I said I want to make in my Make 9 and one sort of alteration-y one. So I'm really excited to share these with you. It's quite warm today still. We drove back from the west coast and it was 43 degrees. So Kenneth's air conditioning in the car doesn't always work when it's over like 36 or something, so it did conk out a couple of times, so it was really hot in the car. It was like 42 degrees when we got back into Adelaide. We don't have any air conditioning at the moment. It's getting installed on Thursday, so the last couple of nights have been absolutely disgusting sleeping weather. So I do have the fan on today. I hope that isn't going to interrupt the video, but please bear with, it's just too hot to sit in here without it. Also, Bailey is under the bed, so if you happen to see her move or come out, that's just her. She thinks I'm going to put her outside, I think, because she's not used to being home with her during the day, so she's hiding under there from me. I'm wearing my seam work Mesa dress. I made this last year, quite early in the year, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my most worn dresses. I put on a little bit of weight last year, which was good, much needed weight, but it meant that this didn't quite fit as nice because it's quite huggy material. It's a interlock jersey and it's really cute. It's got these little flowers on them, but I have trimmed up a little bit over the last couple of months just with walking in summer and getting outside and stuff, so it fits me a lot nicer now. But I absolutely love this pattern. I want to make more, but next time I would definitely lengthen it because it is quite short. So let's jump into what my plans are for January. So my first make for January is going to be the toaster sweater by Sew House 7. It is the first pattern in the Sew My Style project for 2017. I have been really excited to see everyone's versions of this. It looks completely different out of different fabrics, but they are all absolutely gorgeous. I am going to make an extra small. I think that's going to be the perfect size. I'm also going to keep it as the slight crop. I think a few people have been lengthening theirs, but because I'm quite short anyway, I think it will probably sit a lot nicer on me if I keep it the original length. And a lot of people have said how easy this is. It is a beginner level pattern. None of the patterns for the Sew My Style challenge are overly difficult. Alex wanted to keep it fairly simple so that it would relate to a whole range of sewing skills. So the fabric that I've chosen for this is this gorgeous grey jersey knit. I will put some close-up photos of this on the blog for you so you can see it a bit better, but it's a bit of a flecked grey actually, and it's got this really gorgeous rib pattern on there. I just think it's a lot nicer than having just a plain grey. I really like wearing grey in winter, so I knew I wanted to make a grey one, but I didn't want just like a plain grey jumper because I knew I probably wouldn't wear it as much. And this is also quite sturdy, so because it has got the like collar sort of in there, it's not a separate collar, you do need something a little bit sturdier so that it does sit instead of just flopping out. So I think this fabric will be absolutely perfect. I can't remember how much this came down to. I think it was like $38 for the 2 meters, so that's not too bad for a jumper. So I'm really excited to give that one a go. I printed off all of my patterns last night, and I bought a guillotine today. So I've seen a few people using them on Instagram, and I don't know why I've never thought of buying one for myself. I use them at work all the time, so I think it's going to make cutting so much easier for my patterns and just so much quicker. And I've pretty well all of my patterns this month are PDS, which will surprise you not. So I'm really excited to get stuck into that one. Just a quick note with Sew My Style. I've had quite a few people comment on a few things of mine saying they would have signed up but not all of the patterns suited them, or yeah, they weren't sure about all of the patterns. I would still encourage you to join in with us. There's sign up for Sew My Style was essentially really to get the pattern discounts. But if you already own the patterns, I would really love to see you participate, and I'm sure the other leaders would as well. Participate anyway and make that garment in the month we're making them. Don't feel like you are restricted. You don't have to make all of the garments. You don't have to like do the exact ones. You can do variations, alterations to them, whatever you want. That's what I'm planning on doing to a few of the patterns that aren't completely my style. But I would still encourage you to get involved. I think it's a really great way to bring the sewing community together. So I just wanted to stress that even if you didn't sign up, we would still love you to be involved. And yeah, especially if you already own the patterns, it would be great to see you making them when we make ours, and sharing them all together. Anyway, so the next pattern that I'm sewing this month is actually next month's Sew My Style pattern, which is the, and I'm going to butcher the name, it's the Sonia Cardigan from Named Clothing. Now, I'm making this one this month because I'm writing a blog post for you guys with some fabric tips, etc. for next month. So I need to get that one done the next couple of weeks. Now, fabric wise, I haven't found the fabric that I want for this yet. We only came back on Saturday and I literally went to Spotlight this morning, so I haven't really had a good look, but I would like to do something like this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to use this fabric because it's not stretchy and I don't think it'll work. Even though the cardigan is quite oversized, I'm just a bit worried that it won't work still, but yeah. Something like this is what I'm planning on doing. I will definitely post pictures once I decide. So I bought this a really long time ago. I can't even remember. It's like a jacquard knit, I think. Or not a knit, like a jacquard. Jacquard? And I was planning on making a poncho with it, but I think it would actually look really cute in the cardigan. But because it's not stretchy at all, I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. So if I can find something really similar to this in a knit, that's what I'm planning on using. It's a really gorgeous oversized cardigan, really easy. I think it'll be a perfect layering piece for winter. So I'm excited to give that one a go. Next pattern on my to sew list this month, which was one of my patterns on my Make 9. A lot of my Make 9 patterns are things that I want to make multiples of, so although there's only 9 patterns there, I'll probably make 2 or 3 of a couple of them, and this is definitely one where I'm going to make multiples. This is the Ogden Kami, now by True Bias. Now I was actually going to try and use the cami hack from the Great British Sewing Bee, but it just didn't have the gorgeous V-neck like the Ogden Kami did, and I just didn't think I would wear it as much with the frill, and even if it didn't have the frill, it just wasn't as nice as the Ogden Kami. So I did purchase the Kami, so it's really gorgeous. It's got facings in there to finish everything off, spaghetti straps, and it's just a really simple make, and I think they look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm planning on actually doing a cropped version of it because I want to wear it with a skirt that I'll show you that I want to make a little bit later on. Just a nice sort of flowy cropped top. So I'm planning on making it out of this white I don't actually know what this fabric is. I got it at the Fabric-a-Brac market last year, and it feels a little bit silky, a little bit, I really don't know what it is, but it's not stretchy, it's just a white sort of, yeah, material. So I just really wanted a plain, I've got a couple of like cropped singlet top type things, but they're really tight and I'm just not into showing that much skin anymore. So I thought this would be really cute in the Ogden Kami, and like I said, I am planning on shortening it quite a bit to a crop, so I hope that's going to look cute. So my last sewing pattern for the month is the Katarina Dress by Seamwork magazine. Can I just say, see, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Seamwork patterns. I really like the look of them, but I've had a little bit of trouble with a couple of them, but I've stuck with them. I did stop my subscription for a while, but then they bought in the where you could use your Seamwork credits for collect patterns, which was absolutely amazing. So I have used that for a couple of the collect patterns. But the Katarina Dress, this PDF pattern was 45 pages long. Seamwork patterns are really long. I don't know why. Some indie pattern companies can keep their PDF patterns really small, whereas others, it's just insane. So yeah, this is 45 pages long, so that's not going to be fun to stick together. But it's this really gorgeous midi dress with it actually has an elasticated waist, but it also has a tie that you can wear with it. And it just has adjustable spaghetti straps, which I'm really interested to do because I am quite small and I really often need things with adjustable straps. I'm excited to try that out. I am going to attempt, I think, to do a waterfall hemline, so I'm going to make it come up at the front and down at the back. The reason for that is I don't think that midi stuff really suits me. I'm quite short, and I find sometimes that midi things can make me look even shorter. They make my legs look stumpier, and I just don't really like the way they look on me. So I think that will look really cute though with like the waterfall hemline. So I was going to make it just out of like a plain black rayon. However, I didn't really like the feel of the rayon, and I've got quite a few plain black dresses and I thought that was a bit boring. So I found this absolutely gorgeous voile. It's 100% cotton. And it has these absolutely gorgeous flowers. Again, I'll do close-ups of all of these materials on the blog, but how pretty is it? It's absolutely gorgeous. And really me. Sometimes I stray away from florals even though I really like them. I'm not sure why. So it's got a really gorgeous navy background and mainly pink flowers. I think that's going to look really cute. The Spotlight had massive fabric sales on today, so I think this was 40% off. For the three, I got 3 meters of it and it was $30, so $10 a meter, so really cheap. However, Spotlight don't have a very good range of lingerie like notions and stuff, so you need some bra rings and some of the sliders as well, and they only had like white, and I don't want anything that's going to stand out, so I might have a look online and see if I can get some of those notions. But I really want to wear this to my cousin's engagement, which is at the end of January, so I definitely want to get this one done this month. But I'm really in love with this fabric. I've never really used voile before. I don't know, I've never really gone over to that section too much before, so I'm really excited to give that one a go. The last thing I'm planning to do this month is actually an op shop market find alteration. So this was in a video a really long time ago. Actually, I think it might have been a blog post. And it is this gorgeous dress. So I picked this up from one of our local Sunday markets. I think the girl used to sell them at like vintage, as proper vintage dresses at like the Gilly Street markets, which is sort of just like a little craft market. And I think she was stopping that, so she was giving away, not giving away, but getting rid of a lot of her vintage stuff. I picked up this dress and another really gorgeous maxi dress with a crossover back, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with yet. But I always knew I wanted to turn this into a skirt and a crop top, so I'm hoping I'm going to have enough fabric to do that. But for this month, all I want to do is do the skirt portion of it. So This is actually apparently designed by the girl who designs clothes for the Queen. Apparently, that's what this girl said anyway. So it's a really, really gorgeous quality. The fabric is absolutely beautiful, but it's just way too big, and it's not. I wouldn't really wear it as a dress so much, I don't think. So what I'm planning on doing is using the bottom half and making a skirt out of it. I think I'd like to do some sort of pleats, some sort of pleated skirt. I would also like to make this one a bit longer, but I'm not sure exactly how long I want it. I don't think it would look nice as a short skirt though, so I'm definitely going to keep that one a bit longer. So I'm really excited to try this one out. So my plan is to wear this and the Ogden Kami on the top as like a little set, and then what I'd love to do is somehow turn the top bit of it, use the fabric from the top to make a little cropped top, which is what I've wanted to do for a couple of my op shop finds. So hopefully I'll have enough fabric at some point to do that, but yeah, for now I just want to turn the bottom half into a pleated skirt. They're my plans for the month. I hope you have enjoyed seeing what I'm going to be making. Hopefully I will get them all done. I have got a few house related chores to do today, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get any actual fabric cutting done today, but I am hoping to get my patterns all stuck together and traced off. I have got some really great videos planned for you, a few like beginnery tip ones and a few lookbook type things as well over the coming months. Kenneth has been amazing lately at taking some really pretty blog photos, so he's definitely going to be doing that throughout the course of this year, which he's so excited about. So watch out for that as well. I hope you don't mind that this has gone up on a Monday, but I just did not have any time yesterday to film this, so but all of my videos are usually on a Sunday. I try and post every week if I can, but I don't usually go more than 2 or 3 weeks without a video. So if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!